God says, I will never talk to you if you skip now. A big tragedy is coming your way. I am trying to save you. Don't skip, God. Listen carefully because what you are hearing right now is not ordinary and it is not random. I am speaking directly to you in this time because something is developing around your life that you cannot yet see with your eyes. If you step away now, you might miss the one instruction that could guard you from a loss that will shake you deeply. I am not trying to scare you. I am trying to reach you before it is too late. Stay with me because what I am about to share is meant to shield your life, your peace, and your future. Type them in if you believe. What this means is simple and urgent at the same time. There is a path forming ahead of you that holds danger and you have been walking close to it without knowing how near you are. I am stepping in now because I see what is coming and I will not stay quiet while you unknowingly walk toward pain. You may think everything looks normal on the surface, but there are hidden shifts happening that could bring sudden trouble. This is why I am calling you to stay and listen because I am placing a shield around you through these words. You must understand that I do not speak like this without reason. When I say I will never talk to you if you skip now, it is because this time carries a weight that will not return in the same way again. You have been given chances before and I have whispered to you in quiet ways, but this time is different. This time the warning is clear, strong and direct because the situation is closer than you think. If you turn away, you are choosing silence over protection and I do not want that for you. Type 777 to receive blessings. There is something specific forming, something that could disturb your peace and bring confusion into your life. It may come through a person, a decision, or a moment that seems small but holds heavy consequences. I am trying to slow you down to make you aware to open your eyes before that moment arrives. You are not alone even if it feels that way sometimes because I am watching over every step you take. But you must cooperate with what I am showing you now because protection requires attention. Right now I need you to pause your rushing thoughts and give me your full focus. There are signs you have been ignoring, feelings you brushed aside, and warnings you felt but did not fully grasp. Those were not random. They were pieces of guidance meant to prepare you for this time. I am gathering all of that now and bringing it into one clear message so you cannot miss it again. This is your chance to correct your direction before something painful touches your life. If this is touching your heart, take a moment to like this video so this light can reach someone else who might be standing on the same edge without knowing it. You are chosen and that is why you are hearing this right now. Not everyone is given this kind of direct warning before something goes wrong. Many people walk into loss without ever being told to stop or turn around. But I have placed my attention on you and I am speaking because your life matters deeply to me. I want you safe. I want you protected and I want you to walk forward without carrying regret. There is a decision you are about to make or a situation you are about to step into that needs your awareness. You cannot move blindly right now. You must look deeper, listen more closely, and trust the quiet voice inside you that feels uneasy. That feeling is not fear meant to stop you from living. It is guidance meant to protect you from harm. When you ignore it, you step outside the covering I am trying to place over you. I know you have been tired and I know you have been trying to handle things on your own. But this is not a moment to rely only on your understanding. This is a moment to lean into me, to trust that I see what you cannot. I am not asking you to be afraid. I am asking you to be aware. Awareness is what will keep you from stepping into something that could bring unnecessary pain. There is still time to adjust your path and that is why I am speaking now instead of later. If the situation had already passed the point of change, I would not be calling you like this. But you are standing in a moment where your attention can still shift the outcome. That is powerful, and you must not take it lightly. One step in the right direction can prevent a chain of events that would have been hard to undo. Do not ignore this just because it feels intense. The intensity is coming from love, not from anger. I care too much about you to stay quiet when something is approaching that could hurt you. You may not fully understand everything right now, but understanding will come as you continue to listen and stay connected. For now, what matters most is that you remain present and open. You are not being warned because you are weak. You are being warned because you are valuable. What you carry inside you, your purpose, your future, your blessings, all of it matters. And anything that tries to disturb that will not go unnoticed by me. I am standing between you and what is trying to come. But you must also take your position by paying attention and following what I am showing you. This is not the time to rush forward without thinking. This is the time to slow down and observe everything around you. Watch the people you trust. Listen to the tone behind words and pay attention to what feels right and what feels off. I am guiding you through your awareness. And if you stay sensitive to it, you will avoid what was meant to harm you. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covered CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brain waves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. I am not leaving you alone in this. I am walking with you through every step, even when you cannot feel it clearly. But I need your cooperation, your focus, and your willingness to listen without distraction. This is how we move together. This is how we protect what matters, and this is how you come out of this time stronger instead of broken. You have already come this far, and that means you are listening, which is exactly what will protect you. The danger does not disappear just because you feel calm for a second, because sometimes it hides behind normal moments. That is why I am keeping your attention here. So you do not drift back into silence where you cannot hear me. Type yes to affirm. There is a pattern around you that you have not fully recognized yet. It is a pattern of small things going unnoticed, small choices that seem harmless, and small trust being placed in the wrong places. These are not accidents, and they are not random events that happen without meaning. They are building blocks that lead to something bigger, something that could disturb your peace if it continues without correction. I am showing you this now so you can break that pattern before it turns into something painful. You may be thinking that nothing serious has happened yet. And that is exactly why this moment matters so much. Prevention always feels less urgent than reaction, but it is far more powerful. If you wait until everything becomes clear through pain, it will be harder to undo what has already taken place. I am speaking before the impact, before the loss, before the confusion settles in. This is your opportunity to step away from what is forming and move into safety. There is someone or something that has been influencing your direction quietly. It may not look harmful on the surface, and it may even seem helpful or comforting at times. But underneath there is a misalignment that is slowly pulling you away from the path meant for you. I am not asking you to react with fear. I am asking you to look deeper and see the truth beneath appearances. When you see clearly, you will know what needs to change. Type 111. If you walk by faith, you have felt moments of hesitation recently. Moments where something inside you paused and questioned what you were about to do. Those moments were not weakness. They were guidance. I was trying to get your attention through those feelings, but you moved past them quickly. Now I am bringing that same awareness back to you stronger and clearer, so you cannot ignore it again. This is not coincidence. This is care. There is a decision coming very soon that will seem simple on the outside. It will not look like something that could hold heavy consequences. But the truth is that this decision connects to a chain of events that could lead to loss if handled without awareness. That is why I am asking you to slow down and not rush into anything. Take time, observe and listen before you move. You are not alone in this moment. Even if it feels like you are carrying everything by yourself, I am with you in every thought, every step, and every feeling that rises within you. My presence is not always loud, but it is always there guiding you gently. Right now, I am making that guidance louder because the situation requires your full attention. I will not let you walk blindly if you choose to stay connected to me. There is also a part of you that already knows what I am saying is true. Deep inside you can feel a quiet agreement with these words. That feeling is your spirit recognizing the truth. Before your mind fully understands it. Trust that feeling because it is aligned with me. When your mind feels uncertain, your spirit still knows the way. Do not let distraction pull you away from this moment. Distraction is one of the easiest ways to miss what is important. It makes you feel busy while keeping you unaware of what truly matters. Right now, I need your focus more than ever because every word is guiding you away from something that could bring unnecessary pain. Stay present, stay grounded, and keep listening. You have been strong for a long time. But strength does not mean you should face everything without guidance. Even the strongest need direction when something unseen is approaching. I am giving you that direction now. Not to control you but to protect you. Your strength combined with my guidance is what will carry you safely through this moment. There is no need to panic because panic will only cloud your judgment. What you need is clarity, and that is what I am giving you through these words. When you are calm and aware, you make better choices. When you are rushed and overwhelmed, you miss important details. I want you steady, focused, and aligned with what I am showing you. The situation around you is not beyond control. And that is why I am speaking with urgency instead of silence. If there was nothing you could do, I would not be calling you like this. But there is still space for change, still room for adjustment, still time to move differently. That is the gift in this moment, and you must use it wisely. There may be people around you who do not understand why you are becoming more cautious or more aware. They may not see what you are seeing or feel what you are feeling. That is okay because this is not about their understanding. This is about your protection and your path. You do not need approval from others to follow what I am showing you. Be careful with what you share and who you trust right now. Not everything needs to be spoken, and not everyone needs to know your thoughts. Sometimes silence is protection and sometimes distance is wisdom. I am guiding you to be more mindful of your surroundings so you can move with clarity instead of confusion. Could a hidden CA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. You are not being pushed into fear. You are being guided into awareness. Fear paralyzes, but awareness empowers. I want you empowered, able to see clearly and act wisely. When you understand what is happening around you, you are no longer vulnerable. In the same way, you become prepared instead of surprised. The path ahead can still be peaceful and the outcome can still be good. But it depends on how you respond to what you are hearing right now. If you take this seriously and move with awareness, you will avoid what was meant to harm you. If you ignore it, you step closer to something that could have been prevented. I am not here to take anything good away from you. I am here to remove what is not meant for you and protect what is. Sometimes that means stepping away from things that seem comfortable. Sometimes it means choosing differently than you planned. But every change guided by me leads to something better than what you leave behind. You are no longer walking blindly. And that alone changes the outcome that was forming ahead of you. I am continuing to guide you because there are still layers you need to understand clearly. Type 22. If you trust God, there is something about timing that you must recognize in this moment. Not every warning comes early and not every sign is easy to understand. But when I choose to speak directly like this, it means the moment is critical and the window to adjust is open right now. If you wait too long or dismiss what you are hearing, that window can close and what could have been avoided may become something you must face. I am keeping that window open for you through these words. You may feel a mix of emotions inside you right now, and that is natural. Part of you may feel concerned. Part of you may feel uncertain. And another part may feel a deep sense of calm knowing you are being guided. Do not let confusion take over because clarity is what I am offering you. The truth is not meant to overwhelm you. It is meant to prepare you. When you are prepared, you are not caught off guard by what comes next. There is a situation connected to your environment that needs your attention. It may be something you deal with regularly, something that has become familiar to you. Familiarity can sometimes hide danger because when something feels normal, you stop looking at it closely. I am asking you to look again, to observe with fresh awareness and to notice what you may have overlooked before. This is how you begin to see clearly. Typed intent to claim miracles. There is also a shift happening within you that you should not ignore. You are becoming more sensitive to what is right and what is wrong. More aware of what brings peace and what disturbs it. This is not a coincidence. This is growth. I am strengthening your inner sense so you can navigate moments like this with greater clarity. Trust that inner shift because it is aligned with my guidance. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission grows into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community does not go to a channel, your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. But more than your support, we want your presence. When you head to our community through the link in the description or the pinned comment, you aren't just visiting a site. You are entering a community of like-minded believers. This is a sanctuary where you can post your prayer requests, lift up the burdens of others, and engage in daily discussions with a family that speaks the language of faith. Whether you are joining one of our membership tiers for deeper study, sowing a seed of faith, or simply joining our daily morning prayers, you are helping us build a global altar of worship. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through a community that stands together. Each gift you give acts as living water for those in our community seeking healing and hope. Give and it will be given to you is the promise that sustains our shared mission. I invite you now to step out of the shadows and into this circle of prayer. Come with purpose. Join the conversation and plant your seed in fertile ground. Let's open the heavens together. Release your seed today. Join our community and see what God brings back into your life. You might be wondering why this warning feels so strong and so direct. It is because what is approaching is not something small or insignificant. It carries weight, and if left unnoticed, it could affect multiple areas of your life. But I am not allowing it to reach you without resistance. I am placing awareness, wisdom, and protection around you so that you can stand firm and avoid unnecessary harm. Do not underestimate the importance of small choices right now. The way you respond to a conversation, the way you handle a decision, and the way you react to a feeling can all influence what happens next. Small choices can redirect large outcomes. That is why I am guiding you to be mindful in every step you take. Awareness in small moments creates safety in bigger ones. There is also a need for patience in this moment. You may feel the urge to act quickly to resolve things immediately or to move forward without delay. But rushing can lead to mistakes when the full picture is not yet clear. I am asking you to slow down. Not to stop your life, but to move with intention instead of impulse. When you move with intention, you align with protection. You are not being asked to live in fear, but to walk in wisdom. Wisdom sees beyond the surface and understands what is hidden beneath. Right now, I am giving you that wisdom so you can move with confidence instead of uncertainty. When you carry wisdom, you are not easily shaken by what comes your way. You become steady, grounded, and prepared. There may be moments where you feel tempted to ignore this guidance and return to what feels comfortable. Comfort can sometimes pull you away from what is right. I need you to stay aware of that pull and not give into it. What feels easy is not always what is safe. What feels challenging is sometimes what protects you the most. You have come too far to turn away now. The fact that you are still here means you are being positioned to avoid something that could have caused you pain. This is not something to take lightly. Many people wish they had this level of awareness before something went wrong. You are being given that chance, and it is a powerful gift. There is also something important about your trust in this moment. Trust is what allows you to follow guidance even when you do not see the full picture. I am asking you to trust not out of fear but out of understanding that I am working for your good. Every word you are hearing is meant to protect, guide, and strengthen you. You may not see immediate changes around you, and that is okay. Not every shift is visible right away. Some changes happen quietly beneath the surface, preparing things for a better outcome. What matters is that you are moving differently. Now that difference is what will separate you from what was meant to harm you. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack backed by 4 neuroscience labs is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear any time from the internet. So, click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. Be mindful of your thoughts as well. Negative thoughts can cloud your judgment and make it harder to see clearly. Keep your mind focused on clarity, awareness, and trust. When your mind is aligned with truth, your actions follow in the right direction. This is how you maintain balance in moments like this. There is no need to feel overwhelmed because you are not handling this alone. I am guiding you step by step, making sure you are not left without direction. Each word you hear is building a path that leads you away from danger and into safety. Stay connected to that path and you will not be lost. I am also strengthening your ability to recognize what is not meant for you. Sometimes protection comes in the form of distance, separation, or a change in direction. These things may not always feel comfortable at first, but they serve a purpose. They keep you aligned with what is right for your life. You are not being left in uncertainty. You are being guided through it. Uncertainty becomes manageable when you have direction. I am giving you that direction now. One step at a time. Stay steady, stay aware, and keep listening because there is still more that will help you move safely through what lies ahead. This is how protection works when you choose to stay connected to me. It does not always remove everything instantly, but it reveals, redirects, and shields you in ways you begin to understand as you move forward. Type 1212. If you trust in Jesus, there is something you must clearly understand. Now, the tragedy I spoke about is not only about a single moment. It is about a chain that could have unfolded if left unchecked. One event could have led to another, creating confusion, loss, and regret that would have been hard to recover from. But I am breaking that chain by bringing awareness into your life before it reaches that point. This is why your attention matters so much right now. You may begin to notice changes around you. As you continue to listen, certain situations may start to feel different. Certain people may reveal their true intentions and certain choices may become clearer. These are not random shifts. They are part of the protection being placed around you. When truth is revealed, it gives you the power to act wisely. Without truth, you are left guessing, and that is where mistakes are made. There is also a need for you to guard your energy in this moment. Not everyone deserves your full attention and not every situation needs your involvement. Sometimes the safest move is to step back and observe instead of reacting immediately. I am guiding you to be more selective, more aware, and more intentional with where you place your focus. This is how you stay aligned with protection. Type 333. If you believe you are protected, you have been carrying more than you realize, and that weight has made it harder for you to see clearly at times. When you are overwhelmed, your ability to notice small warning signs becomes weaker. That is why I am not only guiding you externally but also helping you internally. I am calming your thoughts, steadying your emotions, and bringing clarity where there was confusion. This inner shift is just as important as what is happening around you. There is a moment approaching where you will be tested in a subtle way. It will not feel like a major decision, but it will carry importance. How you respond in that moment will determine whether you stay on the path of protection or drift towards something harmful. I am preparing you now so that when that moment comes, you recognize it and choose wisely. Preparation is what turns a test into a victory. Do not let familiarity blind you. Something that has been part of your routine or environment may not be as harmless as it seems. Familiar things often go unquestioned, and that is where hidden issues can grow. I am asking you to look at everything with fresh awareness. Even the things you think you already understand. When you do this, you begin to see what was once hidden. You are not being warned because something is guaranteed to happen. You are being warned because something can be prevented. That difference is important because it means you have power in this situation. Your awareness, your choices, and your willingness to listen are all shaping the outcome right now. This is not about fear. This is about control through understanding. There may be moments where doubt tries to enter your mind. You may question whether this guidance is real or whether you are overthinking things. That doubt is what tries to pull you back into blindness. Do not let it take over. Stay grounded in what you feel deep inside, because that inner knowing is connected to me. When you trust it, you stay aligned with truth. I am also guiding you to be careful with your reactions. Not every situation needs an immediate response. Sometimes silence is stronger than words, and patience reveals more than quick action. When you take a moment to observe before reacting, you give yourself the chance to see the full picture. This is how you avoid unnecessary mistakes. There is something important about your surroundings that you will soon begin to notice. It may be a shift in behavior, a change in tone, or something that simply does not feel right anymore. Pay attention to that feeling, because it is not random. It is your awareness picking up on something that needs your attention. When you notice it, do not ignore it. You are not being left alone to figure this out. I am guiding you step by step, making sure you are not lost in uncertainty. Each word you are hearing is part of a larger protection being placed around your life. Even when you cannot see the full picture, you are being led in the right direction. Trust that process, because it is working for your good. There is also a need for you to protect your peace. Do not allow unnecessary stress or outside influence to disturb your clarity. When your mind is calm, you see more clearly and make better choices. Protecting your peace is not selfish. It is necessary in moments like this. It keeps you aligned with the guidance you are receiving. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You may also find yourself pulling away from certain things or certain people without fully understanding why. That is not weakness. That is protection. Sometimes distance is the safest response when something is not right. Trust that movement, because it is guided. You are not losing anything important. You are being kept safe from what is not meant for you. The situation ahead is still being shaped, and your actions are influencing the outcome. Every moment you choose awareness over distraction, you are strengthening your position. Every time you trust your inner sense instead of ignoring it, you are moving further away from harm. This is how you take control of what once felt uncertain. I am not speaking to you like this without purpose. There is a reason you are hearing these words. And there is a reason you have stayed this long. You are being prepared, protected, and positioned for something better than what was forming before. What could have been a moment of loss is being turned into a moment of wisdom. Stay steady and do not rush away from this awareness. Let it settle within you so it becomes part of how you move forward. The more you carry this clarity with you, the less vulnerable you become to what tries to disturb your life. You are not weak. You are being strengthened through understanding. The path that once held uncertainty is becoming clearer with each moment of your attention. What could have caught you off guard is now being revealed before it reaches you. This is how I protect those who choose to listen and remain present. Type Amen to affirm your faith. There is something deeper you must understand now about what has been forming around you. It was not only a single event, but a series of moments that could have aligned in a harmful way. Each small detail had the potential to connect into something that would have shaken your stability. But because you are here, because you are listening, that alignment is being broken apart piece by piece. What was meant to come together against you is now being scattered before it can take shape. You may begin to notice a quiet shift in your surroundings. Things that once felt normal may now feel slightly off. And situations that once seemed clear may now require more thought. This is not confusion. This is awareness expanding within you. I am opening your eyes to what you could not see before, so you can move with clarity instead of assumption. When awareness grows, it changes how you experience everything around you. Type 555 to receive divine protection. There is also a need for you to remain grounded in this moment. Do not let your mind wander into fear or overthinking. The purpose of this guidance is not to overwhelm you, but to strengthen you. When you stay calm, you are able to recognize what is real and what is not. Calmness keeps you connected to truth while fear distorts what you see. You have been through moments in the past where you wished you had seen things earlier. You wished you had paid attention to signs that only made sense after everything had already happened. I am preventing that from happening again. I am giving you the awareness now, so you do not have to look back with regret later. This is a different moment and you are moving differently in it. There is something important about your intuition that you must not ignore. It has been speaking to you in quiet ways, trying to guide you even before this moment. Sometimes you dismissed it, sometimes you questioned it, and sometimes you simply moved past it. But now I am strengthening that voice within you, so it becomes clearer and harder to ignore. When you trust it, you align yourself with protection. You may also feel a sense of distance from certain people or situations. This is not something to resist. Sometimes separation is necessary to keep you safe. Not everything that surrounds you is meant to stay with you, and not every connection is meant to continue. I am guiding you to release what does not align with your peace so you can remain steady. There is a moment approaching where you will need to choose carefully. It may seem small, almost insignificant, but it will carry weight beyond what you first notice. This is where your awareness will guide you. If you pause, observe, and listen, you will recognize the right path. If you rush or ignore what you feel, you may step into something that could have been avoided. Do not underestimate the power of patience right now. Waiting is not weakness. It is wisdom when guided by awareness. When you allow things to unfold instead of forcing them, you give yourself the chance to see clearly. Clarity leads to better choices, and better choices lead to safer outcomes. This is how you move with protection instead of reaction. There is also something you must understand about trust. Trust is not blind when it is rooted in truth. I am not asking you to follow without understanding. I am giving you the understanding so your trust becomes strong. When you see clearly, your trust becomes natural. This is how you move forward without hesitation. You may begin to notice that certain things no longer hold the same appeal to you. What once seemed important may now feel unnecessary or even uncomfortable. This is part of your growth. I am aligning your desires with what is right for you, so you do not chase what could harm you. When your desires shift, your direction follows. The situation that once carried potential harm is losing its strength because you are no longer unaware. Awareness removes the advantage that danger once had. When you see clearly, you are no longer easily influenced or misled. This is how you take back control over your path. You are not being pushed around by circumstances. You are moving with intention. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. There is also a need for you to stay mindful of your words. What you say and how you say it can influence what happens next. Speak with intention. Speak with clarity. And do not allow emotions to guide your responses without thought. When your words are aligned with wisdom, they create stability instead of conflict. This is part of how you maintain control in uncertain moments. You are not being asked to isolate yourself completely but to be selective with your presence. Choose where you invest your energy wisely. Not every conversation needs your involvement and not every situation deserves your attention. When you become selective, you protect your peace and maintain your clarity. This is how you stay aligned with what is right. There is something forming within you that is stronger than what was forming around you. Your awareness, your patience, and your willingness to listen are building a foundation that cannot easily be shaken. This foundation will carry you through moments that once would have caused confusion. You are becoming steady in a way you have not been before. Do not lose focus now. The moment is still active and your awareness must remain strong. It is easy to become comfortable once you feel a sense of clarity. But this is not the time to relax your attention completely. Stay present, stay grounded and continue to observe everything around you. This is how you maintain your position of safety. I am not finished guiding you and there is still more you need to receive. Each step forward is revealing more of what you need to understand. You are being prepared not only to avoid what was meant to harm you, but to move into something better. What you are gaining in this moment is not just protection, but wisdom that will stay with you. Every moment you stay connected, you are weakening what was forming and strengthening what protects you. This is not something small. This is a shift in direction that will affect what happens next in your life. I am continuing to speak because there is still something important you must fully understand. Type 888 to claim protection. There is a layer of truth that is now beginning to reveal itself more clearly. What once felt uncertain is starting to make sense. And what once seemed harmless is showing its deeper nature. This is not coincidence. This is clarity unfolding within you. I am allowing you to see what was hidden so you can make decisions with confidence instead of assumption. When truth becomes visible, it removes the power of deception. You may start to feel a stronger sense of awareness in your daily actions. Simple moments will begin to feel more meaningful and small details will stand out in ways they did not before. This is your perception sharpening, guided by me. When your perception becomes clear, you are no longer easily misled by appearances. You begin to move with understanding instead of guesswork. Type 444. If you feel guided, there is also something important about the pace at which you move. Now you must not rush forward as if nothing has changed. This is a moment that requires careful steps, not hurried ones. When you slow down, you give yourself the chance to notice what is right and what is wrong. Rushing hides details, but patience reveals them. You have already avoided more than you realize. There were paths that could have led you into confusion or loss, but your willingness to stay here has redirected you. Even if you cannot see it clearly yet, the outcome ahead is no longer what it would have been. This is the power of awareness combined with guidance. It transforms what could have been harmful into something that passes you by. There is also a need for you to stay emotionally steady. Do not allow sudden feelings to push you into decisions that have not been fully thought through. Emotions are important, but they must be balanced with awareness. When you act only on emotion, you may miss what is truly happening. When you combine emotion with clarity, you make choices that protect you. You may notice that certain conversations or situations begin to feel different to you. Words that once seemed normal may now carry a different tone, and actions that once felt harmless may now feel questionable. This is not overthinking. This is awareness doing its work. Pay attention to these shifts because they are guiding you away from what is not right for you. There is something about your environment that is changing as well. It may not be obvious at first, but you will begin to sense it. The energy around certain places or people may feel heavier or lighter depending on what is true. I am guiding you to respond to those changes with wisdom. Move closer to what feels peaceful and step away from what feels unsettled. You are not being asked to cut everything off suddenly, but to move with awareness and intention. Gradual change guided by clarity is stronger than sudden reactions driven by confusion. Take your time, observe, and adjust as needed. This is how you maintain control over your path without creating unnecessary disruption. There is also a moment ahead where your patience will be tested again. Something may try to pull you back into old habits or familiar patterns. It may feel comfortable and it may seem easier to return to what you know. But you must remember what you have been shown. Comfort is not always safety, and familiarity is not always right. You are being strengthened in ways that go beyond this moment. The awareness you are gaining now will stay with you in future situations. It will help you recognize what is right faster and avoid what is wrong sooner. This is not just about avoiding one situation. It is about building a stronger foundation for your life. That foundation will carry you through many moments ahead. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual now allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There is also something important about how you see yourself right now. You are not someone who is easily misled or unprotected. You are someone who is being guided, strengthened, and made aware of what others might miss. This is part of your growth. When you see yourself this way, you begin to move with confidence instead of doubt. You may feel a sense of relief as things become clearer. That relief is a sign that you are moving in the right direction. When you are aligned with truth, your mind becomes calmer and your path becomes steadier. This is how you know you are on the right track. Trust that feeling because it reflects the guidance you are receiving. There is still something forming, but it no longer has the same power it once did. What was once a threat is becoming something that will pass without causing harm. This is happening because you are no longer unaware. Awareness changes outcomes, and you are living that change right now. Keep that awareness strong and nothing will catch you off guard. Do not let your focus weaken. Now it is easy to become comfortable when you start to feel safe. But this is the moment to stay alert, not in fear but in clarity. When you remain aware, you maintain your position of protection. This is how you continue to move forward without stepping into what was meant to harm you. There is also something ahead that will confirm everything you are feeling now. A moment will come where you will clearly see what has been avoided or what has been revealed. When that happens, you will understand why this guidance was so important. It will not be a moment of fear but a moment of clarity and relief. You are not being left to figure this out alone. I am with you through every step, guiding you, protecting you, and strengthening you. Even when things feel uncertain, you are not without direction. Each word you hear is part of a larger path being shaped for your good. Stay connected to that path, and you will continue to move safely. There is still more that needs to unfold, and I will continue to guide you as you move forward. Each moment of awareness builds on the last, creating a stronger sense of clarity within you. You are becoming more prepared, more steady, and more aligned with what is right. This is how you move from uncertainty into confidence. This is how protection begins. Not always by removing everything instantly, but by making you aware enough to avoid what could harm you. I am continuing to guide you because there is still something unfolding that you must fully understand before it passes. Type 666 to affirm your strength. There is a deeper layer to what I have been revealing to you. The situation around you is not only about external events but also about how you respond internally. Sometimes what causes harm is not just what happens but how you react to it. If you react without awareness, you can step into something that could have been avoided. But when you respond with clarity, you redirect the outcome in your favor. This is why your awareness matters so much right now. You may begin to notice that your reactions are changing. Where you once would have rushed, you now pause. Where you once would have trusted quickly, you now observe more carefully. This is not hesitation. This is growth. I am strengthening your ability to move wisely, so you do not fall into the same patterns that could lead to loss. Each small change in your response is shaping a safer path ahead. Type 999. If you believe you are chosen, there is also something important about the people around you. Not everyone who is close to you carries the same intentions. Some may be unaware of how their actions affect you while others may not be aligned with what is best for you. I am not asking you to judge but to become aware. Awareness allows you to adjust your boundaries without creating unnecessary conflict. This is how you protect your peace while still moving with wisdom. You are beginning to see things in a way you have not seen before. Conversations may reveal more than they used to, and actions may carry meaning that you did not notice earlier. This is your perception becoming sharper. When your perception is clear, you are no longer easily influenced by appearances. You begin to understand what is real and what is not. There is a moment coming where you will need to trust this clarity fully. It may not be a dramatic moment, but it will be important. You will feel a quiet sense of knowing about what to do or what to avoid. That feeling is not random. It is guidance. When you follow it, you stay aligned with protection. When you ignore it, you move closer to confusion. Do not allow doubt to weaken what you are gaining right now. Doubt can make you question what you clearly feel inside. It can make you second your awareness and return to old habits. But you must stay steady. What you are feeling is real and it is guiding you for a reason. Trusting it will keep you safe. There is also a need for you to remain patient with yourself. Growth does not happen all at once and clarity builds over time. You do not need to understand everything immediately. What matters is that you stay open and continue to listen. Each moment of awareness adds to the next, creating a stronger sense of direction within you. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says this is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Do you know why everyone's whispering about this sunk CIA ritual? A brainwave ritual leaked from the CIA is changing lives across the globe. Proven by neuroscience, this 7-second method helps regular people attract money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. You may also feel a shift in what you are drawn to. Things that once felt important may now feel less significant, and things that bring peace may feel more valuable. This is alignment taking place within you. I am guiding your focus toward what supports your well-being and away from what could disturb it. When your focus changes, your path changes as well. There is something about your environment that you must continue to observe carefully. Small details will begin to stand out and subtle changes will become more noticeable. These are not random. They are signals meant to guide you. When you notice them, take a moment to reflect instead of reacting immediately. Reflection brings clarity, and clarity leads to better choices. You are not being asked to live in constant caution but to move with awareness. Awareness does not limit you. It protects you. It allows you to enjoy your life without stepping into unnecessary harm. When you carry awareness, you move with confidence because you understand what is happening around you. There is also something forming within you that is stronger than what was forming outside. Your ability to see clearly, to pause, and to choose wisely is becoming your greatest protection. This is not something that can be easily shaken. Once you develop this level of awareness, it stays with you and continues to guide you in future moments. You may begin to feel a sense of calm, replacing the uncertainty you felt before. That calm is not a sign that you should stop paying attention, but a sign that you are aligning with truth. When you are aligned, your mind becomes steady and your path becomes clearer. This is how you move forward without fear. There is still something ahead that will confirm everything you are sensing now. It may come in the form of a realization, a moment of clarity, or something that reveals what was hidden. When that moment comes, you will understand why you were guided in this way. It will not be a moment of regret, but a moment of understanding and relief. You are not alone in this process. I am with you in every step, guiding you, strengthening you, and protecting you. Even when you feel uncertain, you are not without direction. Each word you have heard is part of a path being shaped for your good. Stay connected to that path and you will continue to move safely. There is also something important about how you carry this awareness forward. It is not meant to stay only in this moment but to become part of how you live. When you carry awareness with you, you are prepared for situations before they fully form. This is how you stay ahead of what could harm you. You have already moved away from what was trying to reach you. What once had the potential to affect you is now losing its power. This is not because it disappeared on its own, but because you became aware of it. Awareness changes outcomes, and you are living that change right now. Do not lose focus as you continue forward. Stay grounded, stay aware, and continue to trust what you feel inside. This is how you maintain your position of safety. When you remain connected to this awareness, you do not easily fall into confusion or harm. I am continuing to speak because the shift is still happening and you must stay aligned with it until it fully passes. Type 1 or 11. If you trust the process, there is something important happening beneath the surface of everything you see. What once felt uncertain is now being rearranged quietly in your favor. The situation that carried risk is losing its structure, and what could have turned into confusion is now becoming clear. You may not see every detail yet, but you will begin to feel the difference. This is how protection works. When you stay connected and aware, you may notice that certain things no longer feel urgent the way they once did. Situations that seemed pressing may now feel like they can wait. This is not delay. This is clarity guiding your timing. When you are no longer rushed, you make decisions that are steady and aligned. I am slowing things down around you so you do not step into something without full awareness. Type 1313 to affirm divine timing. There is also something shifting in how you see people around you. You are beginning to notice patterns, tones, and intentions that were not clear before. This is your awareness expanding beyond surface appearances. When you see clearly, you are no longer easily influenced by words alone. You begin to understand what is genuine and what is not. You are being guided to observe more and react less. This is not weakness. This is wisdom. When you observe, you gather understanding before taking action. When you react too quickly, you risk stepping into something without knowing its full impact. I am teaching you to move with intention, so your actions bring safety instead of confusion. There is a moment ahead where everything will feel quiet, almost as if nothing is happening. Do not mistake that quiet for emptiness. It is a space where things are being settled in your favor. Sometimes the greatest changes happen in stillness. Not stay grounded in that stillness because it is part of your protection. You may also feel a stronger sense of control over your thoughts. Where your mind once wandered into worry, it now begins to settle into clarity. This is not something you created on your own. I am guiding your thoughts so they do not pull you into fear or confusion. When your mind is steady, your actions follow in the right direction. There is also something you must remain aware of. Not everything that appears calm is completely resolved. Some things require continued attention until they fully pass. This is why you must not lose focus too soon. Stay aware, stay grounded, and continue to move with intention until you feel complete clarity. What if a quick 7-brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You are being positioned in a place where you can see what others might miss. This is not something to take lightly. It means you have the ability to avoid situations that could bring harm simply because you notice what is not obvious. This is part of your growth, and it is something that will continue to guide you beyond this moment. There is also a sense of strength building within you. You may not have noticed it fully, but it is there. It shows in how you pause before acting, how you observe before trusting, and how you listen before deciding. These are not small changes. They are signs that you are becoming more aware and more aligned with what is right. You may feel a pull to return to what feels familiar even if it is not fully right for you. Familiarity can feel safe, but it does not always protect you. I am guiding you to choose clarity over comfort. When you choose clarity, you stay aligned with what is meant for you. When you choose comfort without awareness, you risk stepping back into what was avoided. There is also something forming ahead that will bring you peace. It is not connected to what was trying to harm you. It is separate, and it is aligned with your growth. You are about to enter your divine future. But remember, this breakthrough is not for you alone. Your testimony is the bridge someone else will use to reach their own miracle. Archangel Michael is inviting you to visit community through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. By joining our like-minded community, you are no longer praying in isolation. You are adding your voice to a global sanctuary where we discuss the Word daily and stand in the gap for one another. This is not poetry. When Jesus says, "G and heaven will open over you" on this platform, every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and a hedge of safety for your family. Now is your time. Step into our community prayer wall. Share your heart. And as you give, watch God multiply what you let go of. Let's finish this journey together. Visit our community now. Join the family and see your heavens open. Before we get to the end of this powerful story, let's reflect on this deep truth. You did not find this message by accident. This is a divine appointment meant specifically for you. You are being invited into a protected, faith-filled community at the link in the description and pinned comment. A place where divine abundance is not just a hope but a promise built on the Word. By heading to the site right now, you are unlocking access to a sacred community of like-minded believers. When you join our membership tiers, you gain immediate entry to powerful content, daily devotions, and divine insights that are hidden from the world. This is your chance to enter a sanctuary where you will receive spiritual guidance, unwavering support on our prayer wall, and speedy progress toward your destiny. Do not let this moment of destiny pass you by. Your breakthrough is waiting. Join our inner circle through the exclusive link in the description. This is how you guarantee you never miss the personalized messages and spiritual warfare tools meant to elevate your life. If you feel called to deepen your connection, the link is waiting for you in both the pinned comment and the description. For those who want to amplify this work and carry the light home, you can find our guided ebooks and Bibles in the pinned comment. Whether you join as a member or sow a seed through our resources, your presence and energy change the world. Take the step. Your abundance awaits.